Transport Canada is freezing rebate payments for Tesla until each claim is individually investigated.
Donna, vehicles are Canada's second largest export by value at $51 billion. The vast majority of those, 93%, go to the U.S.
Tesla, the leader in the electric vehicle market, has always been synonymous with innovation, groundbreaking technology, and a bold vision for the future of transportation. However, the company's recent battle with Canada signals a drastic shift in the electric vehicle industry and Tesla's place within it. Transport Canada has taken the unprecedented step of freezing 43 million Canadian dollars rebate payments to Tesla until every claim is thoroughly investigated. This is not just a minor setback. It is a major blow to Tesla's financial standing in one of the most important automotive markets in the world. The Canadian government's actions came after concerns that Tesla was manipulating the incentive programs designed to support the transition to electric vehicles. Canada's electric vehicle, EV incentive program, has long been one of the strongest in the world, offering substantial rebates to consumers who purchase electric cars. Tesla, as the most popular EV brand globally, has benefited from these programs extensively, securing rebates worth millions of dollars. But now, the Canadian government has taken action against what it perceives as exploitation of the system. This development threatens Tesla's dominance in North America, a market where the company has made significant inroads in recent years. As one of the most influential players in the EV sector, Tesla's relationship with Canada has been crucial for its continued success. The freeze of payments, combined with growing political pressure, casts a shadow over the company's immediate financial future. Will Tesla weather this storm, or will this crisis mark the beginning of the end of an era for the company in North America? To fully grasp the significance of Canada's decision to freeze payments to Tesla, we must understand the larger geopolitical context that is driving this conflict. The US-Canada trade war is not just about tariffs on steel, aluminum, and other goods. It's deeply connected to the automotive industry and, by extension, Tesla's future in both countries. In recent years, President Donald Trump has waged an aggressive trade war with countries like China and Canada, imposing tariffs on imported goods in a bid to boost domestic production. Trump's administration has imposed 25% tariffs on Canadian-made vehicles, arguing that this is necessary to protect American jobs and American automakers. But these tariffs have created a ripple effect. Canada, with its strong automotive sector, has felt the sting of these trade policies. Prime Minister Mark Carney responded to these tariffs by framing them as a direct attack on Canada's economy and its workforce. In a public statement, Carney called for countermeasures and pledged to defend Canada's industries. With Tesla's operations straddling both the US and Canada, the company finds itself caught in the middle of this political standoff. The Canadian government's decision to freeze Tesla's payments is directly related to Trump's tariffs, which have disrupted the balance of power in the North American automotive market. Canada's retaliatory measures against Tesla are a reflection of this broader political conflict. As the tension between the two countries rises, Tesla's position in Canada becomes increasingly precarious. The company is not only dealing with diplomatic fallout from these trade tensions, but also facing the challenge of navigating a divided market where political and economic forces are directly impacting business decisions. To be eligible for the IZEV program, a passenger car must have the base model manufacturer's suggested retail price, MSRP, less than $55,000. The company has been one of the largest recipients of Canadian EV subsidies, using them to reduce costs and boost sales. However, this strategy has not come without controversy. Tesla's incentive strategy includes manipulating pricing structures to ensure maximum eligibility for government rebates. In 2019, Tesla introduced a compliance model of its Model 3, priced at $44,199, just under the threshold required to qualify for Canadian rebates. This model, though technically eligible, offered a much lower driving range than standard Tesla Model 3s and failed to meet the company's usual performance benchmarks. Despite its inferior specs, this model allowed Tesla to claim millions of dollars in rebates, which Canadian taxpayers were effectively funding. Tesla's tactics did not stop there. The company's application numbers for the rebates grew exponentially, skyrocketing from 300 to 5,800 in a matter of months. Government officials in Canada began to see these applications as evidence of system manipulation, leading to an official investigation into Tesla's practices. Tesla's aggressive strategies were no longer just a business move. They were seen as an exploitation of public funds meant for genuine buyers of electric vehicles. In the wake of these revelations, Canadian lawmakers took action. The government decided to freeze payments and remove Tesla from its EV incentive programs. This decision was not just about the company's actions in Canada. It was a reaction to Tesla's aggressive stance in the global incentive market. By leveraging these subsidies to fuel its growth, Tesla became the largest recipient of Canadian EV rebates, claiming a staggering 713 million Canadian dollars in total rebates since 2019. But now, these tactics have come back to bite the company. The political tension between the US and Canada and its direct effect on Tesla would not be complete without understanding the role of Trump's tariffs in this complex situation. The 25% tariffs imposed by the Trump administration on imported cars are designed to protect American auto manufacturers from foreign competition, specifically targeting Canadian-made vehicles and other foreign imports. But these tariffs have had unintended global consequences, particularly for companies like Tesla. The US has long been a critical market for Tesla, but now, with the tariffs in place, Tesla's reliance on global supply chains, including Canadian-made components, puts the company at risk. Tesla, like many other American manufacturers, imports a significant number of parts from foreign suppliers, including Canada. These tariffs raise production costs, making it harder for Tesla to compete on price, especially with foreign competitors who have lower production costs. Trump's decision to impose permanent tariffs could make Tesla's vehicles more expensive for consumers, both in the US and abroad. While the US government may believe these tariffs will boost domestic production, many experts argue that they will have the opposite effect, driving up costs for American manufacturers who rely on foreign parts. This will make it harder for American automakers, including Tesla, to maintain their market competitiveness. The increased production costs could be passed on to the consumer, which could affect demand and ultimately slow sales. The financial impact of the political and economic tensions surrounding Tesla is already evident in the company's stock performance. After Canada's decision to freeze Tesla's payments, Tesla's stock value took a significant hit, falling 5.6% to $272.06 per share. This decline has raised serious concerns among investors, who are beginning to question the company's ability to weather this growing storm. While Tesla's share price saw a temporary rebound of 12% on March 25, 2025, these fluctuations are a stark reminder of the economic volatility that Tesla is facing. The company's market capitalization has suffered dramatically, and despite its dominance in the electric vehicle market, Tesla's future seems uncertain. Moreover, Tesla's European sales have also been on a downward trajectory, with sales falling by 47.1% in January and February 2025. This decline comes on the heels of growing competition from Chinese manufacturers like BYD and NIO, which are rapidly gaining market share in Europe with their affordable and high-quality models. Tesla's reputation in Europe has also been tarnished by Elon Musk's political statements, which have alienated potential customers. This decline in sales is not just a local issue, it's part of a larger global trend that is pushing Tesla into an uncertain future. Even in Tesla's home market, the US, the company is facing a dramatic decline in sales. In January 2024, Tesla's US vehicle registrations dropped by 11%, with major models like the Model 3, Model X, and Model S experiencing significant downturns in sales. Tesla, once the undisputed leader in the EV market, is now struggling to maintain its foothold in the competitive American automotive market. The decline is not only due to internal issues, but also because of the growing competition from both foreign and domestic automakers. Traditional automakers like Ford and General Motors have ramped up their EV offerings, and Chinese companies, particularly BYD and NIO, are making inroads into North America with lower-cost models that challenge Tesla's pricing strategies. These external pressures, combined with Tesla's internal challenges, are leading to a decline in its market share. Tesla's flagship models, such as the Model 3 and Model X, have seen declining demand, but the Model Y remains somewhat resilient, maintaining relatively stable sales. Despite this, the overall sales numbers in the US market signal a growing shift away from Tesla's dominance in the North American EV space. As the competition heats up and global tensions rise, Tesla's path forward is becoming increasingly unclear. The intensification of President Donald Trump's trade war has significantly affected the global automotive industry, with Tesla caught in the crossfire. Trump's 25% tariffs on imported vehicles have made waves, not just in terms of trade relations, but in their economic consequences for companies like Tesla. Tesla CEO Elon Musk himself acknowledged the significant impact these tariffs have had on his company, stating that despite Tesla's efforts to navigate the shifting global trade environment, it remains vulnerable to the economic effects triggered by the tariffs. Trump's goal behind the tariffs is clear: to encourage domestic manufacturing by raising the costs of imported vehicles and parts, thereby protecting U.S. auto manufacturers and bringing more production back to America. However, the strategy has proven to be a double-edged sword. While Tesla remains a vital part of the U.S. automotive landscape, the company is highly dependent on global supply chains, including Canadian and European manufacturers, for essential parts. The tariffs impose additional costs on Tesla's manufacturing process, making it harder to compete on price, especially when faced with foreign competitors who are not as affected by these tariffs. Tesla's reliance on global supply chains is critical to its ability to scale. The company imports numerous parts from international suppliers, and the 25% tariff has made this practice more costly. Musk has been vocal about how the tariffs have affected Tesla's cost structure, especially as they apply to battery components and other key materials. This has put additional strain on the company's profit margins, which are already under pressure due to competitive pricing in the EV market. Additionally, Tesla's international operations are facing rising production costs, which could negatively impact sales volume and its market share in key regions like Europe and Asia. Musk has expressed concerns that these tariffs could lead to higher vehicle prices, reducing the demand for Tesla vehicles, and potentially weakening its competitive edge in the global market. The escalating trade war between the US and Canada is also reverberating throughout the global automotive industry, particularly affecting Tesla. In response to Trump's tariffs, Canada has taken measures to protect its automotive sector by implementing counter-tariffs on American-made vehicles. Canada's decision to freeze Tesla's participation in its EV incentive programs is a part of this retaliatory action. The tension between the US and Canada has been building for years, but the imposition of auto tariffs by the Trump administration has brought matters to a boiling point. Canada's move to block Tesla's $43 million rebate payment is seen as a direct response to the tariffs imposed by Trump's government. While this is certainly a blow to Tesla, it is also indicative of how trade wars can have devastating effects on even the largest multinational corporations, particularly those with interests on both sides of the border. With automotive manufacturing being one of Canada's largest economic sectors, it's no surprise that Canada's government has chosen to take a stand against U.S. trade policies. Tesla, which has grown to be one of the largest recipients of Canadian government subsidies, is now paying the price for being caught between two warring nations. This scenario highlights just how vulnerable companies like Tesla are to the whims of government policies and trade disputes, issues that are often out of their control. For Canada, the decision to freeze Tesla's payments is not just about one company. It is a message to the U.S. that Canada will not sit idly by while American tariffs hurt its domestic industries. The Canadian government has repeatedly emphasized that it will take necessary actions to protect its economic interests. This includes both retaliatory tariffs and actions that could affect companies like Tesla, which rely on government incentives to maintain their competitive advantage. The broader implication of this trade war is that the North American automotive market is now highly volatile. If Tesla and other automakers are caught in the middle of this tension, it could lead to long-term disruptions in trade flows, production schedules, and the supply chain. For Tesla, this means that its North American market is likely to face even more challenges in the coming months, especially as the trade war intensifies. In conclusion, Tesla's golden age might be coming to an end. The company's struggles with Canada's government, U.S. tariffs, and rising global competition paint a bleak picture for its future. However, Tesla is not a company that easily surrenders. With its innovative technologies and loyal customer base, the company still holds a chance to recover if it can adapt to the rapidly changing market conditions. Will Tesla survive this crisis, or is its golden age truly over? Only time will tell, but the next few months will be critical in shaping the company's future in the global market.